Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh, yeah. You got Carlos Garcia here, aka the Nastiest Duke, the land captain, Rampoo McNasty. And of course, I ain't here alone because I'm rocking with the Stonebreakers. Oh, yeah. You got the man in the darkness, Langston Embershroud. You got Mantor Zermeister all the way in the light and hailing all the way from England. You got Crick. And of course, to lead us along on this epic adventure, the greatest goddamn D&D DM of the land, yeah, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here. You muted?
Oh, you're muted.
I'm muted. Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's Sunday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those sessions indeed. But as we jump back into this thing in day 3 of the hunt, are we on day 3 now? Yeah, right.
I
think
think
so.
Jeez, day 3 of the hunt.
Yeah, this is the third. Yeah.
The brave adventurers, the Stormbreakers, set up camp on the edge of the river. And as they were setting up camp for the night, they were intruded by another one of the groups who were trying to persuade them to make their way over to the waterfall and climb the cliffs instead. Manto seemingly seeing through their thin veil of dissuasion, as they clearly was just trying to lie to you guys to get you guys to spend more time and delay your guys' effort to get to the Nightmare Beast and the trophy and all the prizes that you guys could imagine. But you guys kind of had a little tiff-taff going on back and forth, but scared them off, sent them on their way. And in the evening there, one of those drone robotic kind of beetle-like bugs buzzed their way onto your guys' campsite, but Manto and Crick did not let it fly away as you guys dismantled it, taking it down, and saved it for the morning to check out. But that evening, most of you guys got some nice sleep, except for Rampoo, as normal. And Lyric, unfortunately, also had himself a bit of a nightmare. Rampoo's seeing this vision of this this island that he's washed up on, and this large kind of eldritch horror of a creature with tentacles and a singular eye. Never really seeing the exact form of it, but getting kind of flashes of visions of features and characteristics of it. This creature calling out to him over and over again and seemingly menacing, taunting him, leaving him exhausted in the morning and no recovery on his spell slots or a long rest. But you guys got yourself a meal in the morning and saw these seals barking up at you, also wanting to partake in this delicious food. And without further ado, you guys had Langston cast Water Walk on you all and made your way, started to skate across the water, walking across it. You could see through the crystal clear water as the sun reflected on the surface, and see the thick vegetation kind of clouding the surface down below. And as these seals kind of followed you guys along, Rampoo sent Jake up to the sky to look up to make sure you guys were all safe and secure. And he noticed some crates floating down from the direction of the waterfall to the north and crossing in your guys' direction. As before, all of them could skate away from you guys, drift on down the stream, this body of water that is. You guys were able to secure 5 of these crates, finding some information, like you guys did with the robotic beetle. Seemingly these had these Black Talon insignias on them, and seem to be coming from the faction, the Black Talons, who work along inside the Vault of Karsus, another kind of crime syndicate like the Gilded Eye, and the ones responsible for all this kind of future tech, high tech military weaponry and robotics and equipment and what have you. So you guys found some equipment in there, some potions, a sword that you're not exactly sure what it is, but it looks fancy, a cloak, similar kind of story, a ledger detailing some information, and then the last one was just a little bit of a little prankster's box, a little lightning shock on Rampoo. And as you guys kind of claimed all this stuff and still were, I guess, piecing together bits of information about these crates, It's high noon. The sun's shining high and shimmering on the surface here like thousands of diamonds. And the day is your guys to continue on your travels.
How far was this river again?
Within
10
the
miles?
Oh yeah. The whole width was about 10 miles altogether, but you guys have gone maybe this is like probably within the second hour of the travel, so maybe like 4 miles or so, or not quite 4 miles, a little less than that.
It's like just shy of the halfway point, give or
Yeah.
take. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess should we keep on trekking?
I mean, yeah, I got water walk ready to go for anyone that needs it. Can keep that up for us. I think we're kind of making good time.
I'd also give a couple scraps to the old seals here, as we're going through. Keep them happy.
Jesus, they like elf too.
Okay.
Who doesn't? Best meal ever.
A lot of people. A lot of people. Anyway.
And they bark joyously at the scraps tossed their way. A couple of them kind of wrestling and fighting over it, but nothing too aggressive or serious.
I'm just gonna put some distance between myself and the seals now and just keep on making my way. And I think while I'm walking, can I inspect the short sword more closely? Since it's like out of the crate now.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make an Arcana check if you'd like to check it out a little bit closer.
With pleasure. Just kidding. It's me rolling a check. 13.
Yeah, so as you kind of are checking it out for a little bit of time, as I mentioned previously, you see that this thing, the way it's designed, clearly created with speed in mind of it. It's a kind of curved short sword. You might even call it a scimitar. And it definitely has like the hilt of it, the handle of it, has these kinds of technology on it that looks a little foreign to you at first glance. But as you inspect it a bit closer and whatnot, you see that it actually has a mechanism on it that, as you engage it, it swings you your arm wildly and quickly, and you're able to piece together that this has some sort of ability to help enhance the speed of your attacks. And with that, you discover that this is a scimitar of speed.
Oh, tight.
Yes. Which.
Cool. I think that's a martial weapon, ain't it?
Finesse, I believe. Yes.
Well, even so. Not for one of my dexterity or caliber. I'll just look at it. I'll just look at it, and while it like does that thing, I'm like, whoa, that's hard to control. I know Rampu is like somewhere behind me. I'll be like, well, I got no need for it, and I'll just like throw it over my head, like I'm done with it, but perfectly in his general direction to like give to him to use.
Well, hopefully it's not from where you are from the map and where I'm from the map. You're just gonna have to Tom Brady it to me.
Yeah, I've thrown fodder.
I hope to catch it.
It would be like once like we're all making our way, I would be like, oh shit, okay, well, and then just over the shoulder to him.
Beautiful. So it's a scimitar speed, you said, Nate?
Correct.
Yeah, I definitely take that, and I replace one of my shitty scimitars with that one.
All right. Yeah, it is an attunement item, so you won't get it will just be a scimitar without, attuning to it. Won't have those extra benefits that it has, but yeah, it's still a beautiful weapon, and you're able to hold on to it and feel the light and the swift ability of this blade in your hands.
Sweet. Scimitar of speed. Where the fuck is it? Well, anyway, as we keep going. And yeah. I'll have Jake take another look up ahead just to see if anything else we can expect or anything else ahead that we can look out for.
Sure. As Jake flies to the sky, takes a look around to make sure that maybe there's maybe some crates around, but definitely make sure that there's nothing worrisome around, make a perception check. And does anyone else want to do something while he's doing that too?
Yeah, real quick. Do we see any of those, like eggs in the water that we saw in the streams earlier?
Yeah, if you
know
kind of look around Manto, you see that the shimmering on the surface, the sun reflecting down on the surface, and as I mentioned, it kind of looks like thousands of little diamonds. You notice that it's actually the little larva kind of shimmering and swimming around near the surface that the sun is reflecting off their kind of iridescent flesh.
Is there anything weird with the seals as well? I mean, they're swimming in this. I don't know if they're getting sick or ill, or if they're just happy little seals.
As you kind of, are just baseline observing them, they don't seem to be taking any sort of ill effect by anything in the water here. Yeah, with a 9 with Jake's perception, he just kind of sees the beautiful reflection of the sun on the water. As he gets a little bit higher, it's kind of even harder to see, as the sun kind of creates a, as if you're like staring at the snow with the sun reflecting off of it. It makes it harder to actually see down there as he gets a little bit higher at this point in the day currently. Doesn't really see much, that is.
Hey, guys, let me see if I can hand over that ledger so I can read it.
I don't think I had the ledgers right. I had the scimitar and then like books like to show how to use it.
Where's the? Yeah, I hand over the ledger. Assuming like we're also doing all this as we're walking.
Yeah.
Like slow pace.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Thank you. And I attempt to read it so long as it's not like something like some specific dialect or secret dialect that they use to write.
Yeah, what you're able to find in here is pretty much all that Rampu was able to find as well. After going through it, you see that there are these thick ledgers, bound papers. Kind of a lot of the ink has been smeared from the water that's been touching the pages, but they seem to link Sardonicus with the Black Towns, and specifically someone by the name of Skarath Vesh. There were some ledgers and payments for things like crystalline vats and some sort of auxiliary machinery and energy cells and things like that.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, gents. I just say we keep looking out.
Sounds good.
I mean, yeah,
I'm moving.
that's all we can do. We keep open.
Alright. So as you guys continue on then, continuing on your walk, kind of just heading straight towards where you guys can see the craglands in the distance, still those two spires that are almost like landmarks, with every now and then a crack of lightning will flash between them, illuminating, even in the daytime, kind of strobing out a flash of light to the area here. Thunder kind of roars and erupts, and every now and then it kind of shimmers on the surface of the water, even kind of that strong of a reverberation. The seals seem to almost pay no mind to it too much, as they still swim around following you guys, their heads bobbing up on the surface and enjoying the beautiful day that is before you. But the river then begins to kind of fall eerily silent around you guys. And like I said, it looks impossibly clear, like a window more than water. And the sunlight begins to kind of ripple across the surface, revealing like the tangles of green seaweed and everything down below. Like I said, you can't see the bottom, but you see this just kind of endless depth, choked by some sort of life that doesn't quite move right down there. then suddenly there's a pulse, just a kind of a ripple that comes up from down below you guys. Again, the seals don't seem to really pay too much mind to this. There's no sound, but there seems to be like a pressure, like ripples through the air. And your guys' reflections even shiver on the water surface, but now the water seems somewhat calm.
I would look to the guys. I say we're definitely not alone. Move quietly.
Would
How-
if oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do I tiptoe on water?
As you're trying to
You
figure
learn to
that
follow.
out, beneath the vegetation, something vast begins to shift. Slow and deliberate and alive.
I would
say-
at that moment I would like tap my my boots, and now if I were to activate my boots, would it like completely disengage my water walk?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Then I will go ahead and activate my boots and start flying
Alright.
15 feet above the water.
As you activate your boots and begin to fly, the rest of you guys, as I mentioned, you kind of see something shift, slow and deliberate below the surface, and for a moment, you guys are able to actually get a glimpse of it. And Manto, as you kind of get up a little bit higher, not too high, but just high enough so that you can make out how massive of a shape this is below you. An enormous shadow gliding below, easily the length of a ship. And you see lines of faint blue light trace its sides like veins. And then a singular eye,
No.
white pupil opens, staring up through the water.
No.
And I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Where did my... There we go. My sheet went small.
Wisdom save. Don't we have advantage on saves right now or
nice.
something?
No, it's poison.
It's worth a shot.
Crick a nat one. Nice.
Okay. 18. And let me do one for Jake. Bam, bam. Wisdom.
So Crick, as you're standing here and you see this
Okay.
massive white pupil down below the surface, you begin to hear this kind of faint, like static, like a broken radio chatter echoing through your skull. And then you begin to actually hear your own voice. It kind of whispers from nowhere, kind of cold and mechanical. Diagnostic complete. Organic deviation unacceptable. You kind of get that crackling, kind of start to raise louder and louder now. Manta, what did you roll? 21.
And add 4 to Jake, by the way, because
Okay.
I did check it's the save.
Okay, Manta rolled a 21. Langston, you rolled a 21. Rampu. We'll go with Lurk real quick, actually. Around Lurk, you guys, I guess maybe Manto and Langston, you guys would notice this as this grasp of this creature or whatever this is down below the surface. It doesn't rack your mind like it does your allies, the rest of the party here. You see Lurk kind of sniffing the air around him as it kind of thickens, to him at least, with the smell of incense and iron, and he grabs onto his heart. And you can tell he's beginning to hear something in his mind as he kind of reaches down and tries to wince away the sound, but Rampu. Sound, the weight, the stillness, the situation, it's all the same as before. As your dreams. You don't just see the shadow below, you remember it. And it knows you're here. As the water kind of bends light in strange ways, you can almost see through, and just for a second, your reflection changes on the surface, Rampu. Your eyes go black, your scales ripple like something breathing beneath you, and the shadow below twists, and it becomes closer and closer until it becomes your mother. A massive draconic shape, scales gleaming like brilliant bronze, locked in combat against something beyond sight down there. and the water around her begins to boil with light and blood as she looks straight up at you, Rampu, through the surface and mouths a single word. Run. And then her form is torn apart by tendrils of darkness, dissolving to the shape of the massive eye once again, wider now, but smiling faintly. And this kind of surface begins to ripple, these kind of like oil on water, these kind of colorful, kind of rippling psychedelic swirls, until it all kind of fades out to the sides there. And as that color dissipates, that shadow below you, it's not there anymore. But the vegetation begins to slowly rise. Not quickly, but like breathing. And the longer you stare, the more you're convinced that the entire river is exhaling. And the water kind of ripples these perfect concentric circles that never fade out. And you see that eye below the surface once again blink, and everything snaps back to stillness. No sound, no current, just the reflection of your own faces on that glassy surface. Though for just one instant, Rampu, your reflection lingers behind, a beat too long, staring back up at you with these black eyes and gills flaring. Those of you that had the vision, Rampu, Crick, and Lurik, you guys feel this kind of dizzy kind of feeling, smell the salt water, kind of a ozone kind of irony kind of smell as you kind of shake yourself out of this.
So, 240 feet, we can feel monstrosities. Like, am I feeling that as well, or?
You don't sense a monstrosity.
I would
We
be,
should probably get moving.
for the first time since you guys have known the old poo, you would see me just like almost like I saw like a ghost. Like I am completely frozen in place. And I'm trying to speak, but the vision that I just saw has me very disturbed, to say the least.
I would have like flown, like seeing this. I would have like flown down to him, and like yeah, he's just shocked, jaw on the ground, and like a little pale. And I'm like, I like grab him by his like shoulder, and I just smack him around. I'm like, snap out of it, dude. It's all a mirage. Come on, we got to keep moving.
I saw her.
You didn't see shit. It's the doctor playing these evil tricks on you.
I saw her die.
I don't know how you want me to respond to that, but come on, we gotta go.
And he still is still taking him a bit to move, but Jake kind of comes in and starts dragging him forward a little bit, like, like nudging him forward to move. So Rampu knows that he has to keep moving, but he is in just a complete mind fog. Just not right now. It's autopilot time. And then, he's kind of moving, but it's really just Jake nudging him forward. And Jake's still flying, but basically just like he keeps pushing him and pulling him and shit. While Rampu is just this one hit him hard. He's like trying to figure out what he's seeing.
Right now, the air around you, Rampu, it just feels wrong. It feels heavy, metallic. Every breath you take it tastes faintly like blood and brine. And even like as you guys look down below, as you can start to walk, you notice The vegetation below has even wilted, their leaves blackened and curling inward. And beneath the surface, a faint shimmer lingers, almost like a heat haze, kind of pulsing every few seconds, with a heartbeat too slow to be anything of this world. And Rampu, in your head, you hear, "Not long now, little morsel. The tide knows your name."
And in my head, I just go, "Did you kill my mother?"
So you ask that for in an instant, or just for an instant at least, your guys' shadows, the sun shining up ahead of you, kind of casting out on the river before you, they start to bend downwards into the river, instead stretching long, deep, as if they're getting pulled down deep before snapping back into place like a rubber band being released. Kind of single bubble rises up from below and then pops.
Oh, that's not creepy. I would, in my head again, ask the same question. See if anything happens.
Ask this question in your mind, and you just get all the thousands of voices of Rampu kind of answering back to these questions and trying to make sense of it all, but it's kind of just like a cacophony of nonsense right now, trying to piece together what makes sense, and you pull on this thread, you realize that it just doesn't.
I would look up, and just the only words that would come out of me, which would be very faint, would just be, "We gotta move." And then I just try to bring myself back to snapping out of it, but I can't, it's. Let's keep walking. And literally, you see me, I don't even look back at the group. When I say I gotta move, I start walking. That autopilot is still very much in me. Like, I know what I should be doing, and that's kind of why I'm doing it, because of all the years of having this kind of experience with this type of thing. But other than that, nothing else in my brain is really functioning correctly right now.
And for Manto and I, who were just kind of chilling, like, we don't know anything about what they just experienced, or anybody. Like, we're just kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah, you could see that kind of shadowy form below the surface, but not like the visions that they experienced, or like the auditory hallucination like Crick experienced or whatever.
Okay. Got it. I think I would just see Rampu, like, going through fighting his demons, literally. And when he says that, I'll probably just be like, I don't know what you might have just experienced, but, we'll keep on keeping on, but you need anything, let your pal Langston know, and just give him, like, 2 cheery thumbs up, knowing he's just not gonna look up at me, and I'm like, alright, well, I'm here if you need it.
Doesn't even register to me.
That's, well,
I'm like, and I'm shut down at this point.
So after I heard the, inorganic object, non-compatible, I didn't see anything else. It's just kind of, there's just a big shadow at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
didn't have any other kind of visions or anything. Just this, whatever this creature below the surface was, or as Manta was able to kind of deduce from getting a little bit higher up. I mean, you could almost barely see the full size of it from being on the surface.
Okay.
Anything in this moment as you guys continue, or do you just continue on as the seals kind of follow up behind you and seem to pay no
The
mind
seals
to the experience that just happened? Yeah.
I said my part. I'm walking down.
And is this voice and hallucination similar to what we experience every night, or is it kind of new? I guess Krikna hasn't experienced it yet, so.
Yeah, you haven't quite experienced it, so wouldn't be exactly sure. But yeah, you didn't have like, full like vision or anything like that. It just seemed like there was something that kind of interrupted you for the moment.
Okay.
But Rampu, if you were to, sit and think about it as one who's well experienced in these night terrors, this felt like a different intrusion of the mind. It felt eerily similar and familiar to the visions that you're having, but experienced in real life. But the intrusion of your mind didn't exactly feel 100% the same.
Okay.
It's good to know there's multiple creatures here that can kind of creep into our minds as I see Rampu just zombie walking away.
Yeah, that's this place in a nutshell.
Hey, Lurk, why'd you sign us up for this?
See him kind of just grab one of his temples. I had another one of
shit,
his
you-
Grotz divisions.
That's not good.
What
Okay, so
I
we
wonder
need-
what you guys are going through right now, because I didn't see shit.
I could just... I mean, I don't know what his voice sounds like, but I feel like it had to have been him. I don't know, the air around me just felt like I was in the abyss, and it felt like he was right behind me, whispering in my ear. Kind of, I don't know, he seemed amused.
Just what we're experiencing, or what?
I'm not sure if that's what it was, or if it was like a, I don't know, a future vision or feeling or possibility of us being in it, or at least myself being in his grasp.
Did you get a hold of my chalice?
I swear to God, Manto, I will not touch that thing.
I'm saving it for later. Now,
I would prefer if you didn't, personally.
I feel like I'm in a good place with it. You see my teeth?
I
And you
What
just
it-
hear a little ding.
What the
As I,
hell
like,
happened to
carved
your
them.
teeth?
Dude, what?
I'm turning more carnivorous. Eating meat more. So I thought sharper teeth would help. It's actually to give you an honest answer. I thought it would go well with the horns that are protruding from my head now.
Okay, so this is getting worse. I charge up the holy slap, and I like look at Lurk, and I'm just like,
No.
Is
Is
it time?
I did this to me. While you guys were asleep, I got bored.
Yeah, wait, did you go back into the chalice for more?
No. I'm saying I carved my teeth. I physically did it. I didn't just wake up and.
Oh,
you were really asleep.
you
Yeah.
did you like whittled your teeth? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like rescind the holy energy and I like gently slap his face, and I'm just like, that's my bad. I misunderstood. It's not a hard slap at all. It's like a face pat.
I give him a slightly harder slap.
All
It's
right.
Okay. I
Okay.
understand you're looking out for me.
All right. Don't know if we had to go that hard, but respect.
It's still weird. I'm glad it's
Little
not in
bit.
effect, but I don't know. not my kind of not my style, I'd say. Kind of starts to feel his teeth. Nah, I get it. I like how they are.
I don't like how you're like leaning into this so much.
I'd like to think maybe it helps me be able to go back and forth between the planes a little easier if I ever get to that position.
You know what?
It's called the law of attraction.
I don't know if that's what this is.
I'm doing it for the. You're probably right about that, but I'm doing it for the sake of
Respect.
the Stormbreakers. Which again, apologies for that crate not too long ago. Rampu. Yeah.
It doesn't say anything.
All right, but since everyone seems like they're doing better now,
Lurk,
Rampu,
lurks
you
around.
think
Are
we
you
should-
serious? Rampu just like didn't say anything. You can't ever get him to shut up. There's
Yeah,
something going on here.
Is there anything you want to talk about, Rampu? Like, I'm not too sure what you saw, but you got your friends if you need anything.
When Langston asks if there's anything Rampu wants to talk about, Jake gives him a look, even though he can't speak human. It's like giving him a yes, he clearly wants to talk type of look. He's like, "Urgh." And he just gives him a couple of growls. And Rampu keeps on walking.
Okay.
So you're not going to get it off your chest.
He's like zoned out. He's autopilot.
Oh, if only I had actually stocked the spell I wanted to. God bless it.
Well, just think about it tonight before you go to bed.
I was gonna say, we don't have to open the barrel of monkeys now, but you know, should you want to, down the road, fire it up. You don't have to answer, because you probably won't, but we're here.
Jake kind of gives you guys a nod, but then he just flies over with Rampu and just keeps him company.
Good
I will
enough.
say, a little kumbaya sesh in this hellhole of a planet might benefit the group.
Maybe
Yeah.
after we're off the water.
Yep, we gotta
Yeah,
be.
no, I would agree that it's not the best time and place right now to do so.
You guys see all the seals surround around Crick, and one of them kind of scoops up underneath his feet, and they begin to lift him up off the ground and kind of float along the surface with Crick, kind of creating like almost a throne for him. I got a couple on the sides and like a couple on the back supporting him as Crick kind of stands on, without intending to. They kind of force him to, but stands on top of one of their heads like a surfboard and rides it as they kind of push him along the surface here. And he starts to go a little bit faster than the rest of you guys with this.
Whoa. So slow down as I give him a little treats. This is
Oh.
quite nice, though.
The Crick is Lord of the Seals. Okay.
So you toss them some food. They kind of disassemble for a moment, fighting over a little bit of it. And as it is all eaten, they reform once again around you. And you see the one in the back kind of nudge, make like a nod, head tilt to the one to his side as they all begin to shift once again and begin to move you along the surface.
Apparently, I'm the chosen one. Try to keep up, guys.
Okay. I don't think we can, but I'll try. Then I'll just. It's kind of while walking behind Crick, I'll like look at Manto and Lurk and be like, "What the actual fuck? When is Crick the like animal handler?"
Look, Crick is a great guy and all, but look, and you see them like kind of biting at his pocket and like trying to get some more of the food as they're skating, as they surf along with him.
So they're.
Go ahead.
No, you're good, go.
I would collectively, as a group, I would say, "Hey, seals," and I would see if they would respond back to me in any way.
They don't seem to pay any sort of mind to any words spoken like that.
Gotcha.
Respond. Ba-da-da, ba-da, 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 ba.
There's that meme I posted earlier.
That was from the last Super Bowl, wasn't it?
I guess I didn't even realize it was like a
Fucking
Vine
hilarious.
thing until I posted it. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you shout out to them. They just keep on pushing Crick along.
They're taking me in the right direction, right?
Oh yeah, they're pushing you guys in the same way that you guys were going.
All right. Let's just slow down, buddies. Let's make sure everybody can keep up.
Yeah, they're probably going almost twice as fast as the rest of the party right now, as they're kind of skating you along, just kind of gliding across the surface here.
As I start getting further and further from the group, I would
Water
kinda-
splashing up on your face and everything.
try to talk on the seals, like, what's going on? Slow down, guys. As I start to get more and more agitated.
As you say, you like tug on them?
Yeah, I'd be like, slow down, and I kind of like gently
make an animal
touch
handling.
them.
As you're noticing that they're kind of being a little bit not aggressive, but definitely pushing you along without any sense of the rest of the party or anything like that. You kind of ask them this question, and another one kind of bops up at your pocket and starts to pull on it, and it's got to grab onto your pocket now, like it might rip it unopened.
With that, I'm gonna take my pockets and kind of go home. So I've got the barbecue. I'm gonna throw some stuff in the barbecue, kind of like out into the water further away, to see if they scatter for that. So I can kind of readjust myself.
Yeah, make another animal handling. You can make it with advantage this time as you throw that food in the direction.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, Crick, you kind of toss it up. I guess maybe towards the south, so it would maybe drift down further, down the stream.
Yeah.
So you kind of toss it south. Some of the food begins to drift on down the stream, and the seals immediately disembark. You kind of fall on the surface of the water as they release you from their grasp, as they all begin to kind of fight over each other, wrestle over top of each other, swimming as quick as they can over to that area, and they get on over there and they start to chomp on the food, lay back on their backs, and as they're eating it all up and everything, and kind of tussling back and forth, but you kind of knock them away from you for the moment as the rest of the party catches up to you.
Yeah, with that, I kind of go back and meet the party and go, well, apparently I'm king of the seals, as I just kind of have like treats in my hand now, just ready for them to come back so they can't quite scoop me up as fast. Or actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Manto's flying right now, right? I guess he'll keep flying. So I'm gonna give everybody a couple treats actually, because so I've got the grill of barbecue, so I've kind of unlimited like food in there. So I just kind of break out, I don't know, like bread and sugar, and just give everybody a little bit of as much bread and sugar as I can, and just kind of everybody just feed the seals, and I think they might speed us along a little bit here.
Okay. I will immediately use it to feed a seal super close to me.
Yeah, as you're kind of holding up this food, they back off a crick in this area here, and he almost lets out like this one that kind of swims off to you. Almost lets off like a musical chime of a bark to you. Just kind of like really excited about it. It kind of leans back and puts his little flippers down in like a position, like showing that he's like nice and proper.
Okay, heck yeah. I will like pet it and then give him a snack and then see if I can like how they were helping Crick. I might try to ride it like a surfboard.
Yeah, make a animal handling with advantage now that you are giving it a little bit of that food, some bread and some sugar.
I have snack. Nothing crazy, but a 13.
13. Luckily for you, bread and sugar is one of their favorite meals. So it really, drives him crazy as you kind of are holding over the bread over the surface, and he's barking up at it. He begins to chow down on it as you release it to him, and calm enough, you are able to go up behind him. And yeah, how do you go about trying to approach and
So
ride
I
this
think
thing?
with it, like having the it's wanting the like sugar and everything like that, I like make a little like makeshift line and like hold it out in front of him for him to like have it and chase it, and while he does I like get on his back, and then like I'll gradually like feed him some while he's after the one, but I'm like just straight up like I hop on his back because water walk, and so I like just sort of like a mammal surfboard, I just get on his back and then just let him kind of take me.
Nice. Yeah, you hop on his back, and as you kind of have this like a little bit of a line for him. He's all about it, and all sugared up now too, so got a little bit of pep in his step.
Oh, he's got the zoomies. I got the sealed zoomies.
So my end, Jake would see. Normally, this would be an opportunity for him to get a little snacky snack, but he would see that Rampu needs a little help there. So he takes the piece very gently from Crick, and then like drops it into Rampu's hand, and then starts kind of like signaling him to the seal. And Rampu kind of gets it, and in a weird way, staring at this seal makes him think about something other than himself. When he notices that there's one that's closest to him that has like a seaweed kind of fucking up its little paw a little bit, its little flipper,
Mm-hmm.
And so he comes in and removes that from him while he feeds him the thing, and it's like talking to him like, "Hey there, little guy, you hurt,
Love it. You can make an animal handling with advantage as you can go up to him and you help him out a little bit, and try to see if you can win him on over. 22, nice. Yeah, that seal takes a liking to you quickly. So you see it's been kind of paying attention to Crick, but as it notices that there's more people over here with some food, and actually maybe some that are kind of gentle, it kind of comes on over and swims over to you. It kind of rolls, does like a torpedo roll in front of you, and kind of arcs up its back as it sees like the rest of the party starting to take the seals, and it kind of barks up at you in kind of a accepting kind of tone as well.
I would do the same thing as the other guys and get ready to ski this thing.
Like a surfboard, Rampu.
All right, Crick. Let me see some of that bread and sugar here. Give me a little
Pull it out.
extra. I want to see some real speed.
Give him a little honey as well. Same amount of bread and sugar, but he gets a little extra honey.
Really, I just wanted it for me, and I lick the honey. All right, Seal, you get bread and sugar. What do you want? And I'm like, ooh, you look good. And I toss a seal closest to me, some bread and sugar.
As you toss it to him, his head's standing up outside of the surface, about up to your neckline probably. So it's a pretty easy toss for you. Go ahead and make an animal handling with advantage. I guess he Lurk have a little bit of a difficult time as the thing chomps onto his hand for a moment. But the thing laughs at laughing at him, and he kind of pets it again.
11.
With an 11. Yeah, Manto, as you kind of toss this food right in its face, it chomps at it, and then looks back at you with these doe puppy dog eyes, like.
And I'm like,
Got some more?
ate the honey.
Kind of just rolls on over and goes back over to Crick and starts biting on his ankles.
Forget about it. I'm fast enough as it is.
Yeah, so as you guys hop on the seal's backs and Manto kind of disregards him as the one disregards him, you guys begin to kind of just float on the surface here with the seals, not really making any movement quite yet.
I'd kind of start just kind of like a carrot on a stick thing. Start dangling food in front of the seal. See if it kind of, and every now and then I give it a little bit, right? Kind of give it that positive reinforcement.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you kind of hold out that positive reinforcement to him, and immediately the seal begins to bark, and the other ones respond to that bark and start barking. Kind of with this symphony of barks, and they all begin to follow behind the one is taking you, Crick, on a ride, and you guys take off, and the wind begins to flow in your guys' hair. Seawater or salt water begins to splash up on your face and your skin, getting your fabric of your clothes and whatnot a little bit wet. But right now you guys are catching some speed and going about twice as fast as you guys would without the help of them. And as you guys glide across the surface, every now and then one of them will kind of veer strong right, and there'll be like a piece of wood sticking out of the water at like a 45-degree angle, and it kind of looks back up at you, at one of you guys, looks up at Langston as he approaches one of them, like, permission to jump? It looks up at you, essentially.
I look at it and I'm like, Vin Diesel, I wouldn't have it any other way. Hurdle that shit.
Seal.
It kind
like
of
that.
barrels its head under the water, and before it gets to the angled piece of wood, it lifts back up, slides its belly against it, and you guys take off to the air, getting about 10-15 feet airbound for a moment as it kind of flops its flippers back and forth, splashing some of the water in an arc, and then you splash back down on the surface. It veers back over to the rest of the party, and you guys are making some great time now.
You're schmovin'.
Yeah. Anything in this moment, as you guys are traveling and doing all this?
Let's just kind of enjoying it a little bit, right? This is kind of the first respite from whatever this world is. So Crick's got the salt water coming off of his beard, and he's got a little smile on his face, and he scoots out just a little bit extra.
You have the wind and the, I guess I don't have any hair, but scales.
Yeah.
And just feeling that gliding. It almost makes me feel like I'm back on like my old ship or something, back in the ocean. And in a way, it's just so comforting to me, since I spent all my life, around water. That it makes me feel slightly better. If only for a few minutes.
Yeah, it is a very liberating, kind of freeing moment right now. You guys aren't having to walk. Manto is having to fly currently, but you guys are being pulled across this river that was potentially going to be a vast expanse and very difficult thing for you guys to travel across in great speed, and not having to lift up your own legs and put yourself further forward. As Crick says, it's a nice bit of respite in this moment right now. And kind of like a day on the water, really.
God, this is our beach episode. We've been so patient.
This is where we jump the shark.
He's got the reins.
Mantu, how high did you say you're up? Because I just want to set your elevation on here. And then
15 feet.
Jake is flying like 15 feet too?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. So you guys traveling through here, water splashing up on you, feeling the breeze, the sun beating down, but with the breeze and the water splashing, it feels like a perfect day. Lurk looks around, is like, hey, I'm really glad I invited you guys to this. It's holding on for dear life.
Oh, now he wants to take the credit.
It was a good idea, right? You got seaweed smacks him in the face. Oh God! Has to take it off of him.
You're fitting in just fine, Lurk.
Yeah, you're part of it.
A little wink. How long have we been going at this, by the way?
On the seals, or just in general, like today?
Since the whole dream stuff, or not dream, but ripple in the water.
Yeah, I'd say now, that was probably an hour after the dream that you guys were able to settle down and get the seals to be on your side, and you guys have probably traveled another hour since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that like me and Jake would just kind of be flying along, shooting the shit, and then out of nowhere I'm just like, oh shit, and I completely just my wing boots just kind of die, like the battery just dies, and I'm like trying to run and keep up with the seals now.
Yeah, you're starting to lag behind everyone as the seals are taking off and the water's splashing back, and they're leaving you in
Rick!
the water.
All right, quick. I won't eat the honey this time, but just give me some bread, sugar, and honey again.
I see him
promise.
lagging around, and I try to turn the seal, and as I go by, just kind of throw a bunch of stuff in the water around Manto, and then see if I can throw some more at him. So maybe he can catch with like 6 arms. I imagine he just like catches a piece in each arm, tries to.
Make a for you, Crick. Make a dexterity check, and we'll see if it hits Manto. Perfect.
There we go.
Crick tosses it in the air. It spirals perfectly right in Manto's direction. Manto, go ahead and make a athletics check, unless you have a proficiency in it.
I do not. My athletics is actually -1, so we'll see how this goes.
How are you not
13?
athletic?
He's acrobatic, but he's not very strong.
I'm all speed.
Ah.
With a 13, though, one of your arms reaches on out to its full length, all 20 inches, and reaches and grabs onto the bit of food that Crick throws out there, and you're able to secure it right there. And one of the seals watched that in the air, kind of left the pod and swam backwards in that direction to follow the arc of food.
And I imagine I see a female seal near me. I'm like, all right, Celine Dion, come here. And I, yeah. We'll work on that penny whistle solo. And I throw I was like, here, take the honey too. And I'm like, it's like stuck to my hand. I'm like, just lick it up.
Don't want it. Don't want it.
Go ahead and make a animal handling with advantage.
Son of a bitch. Go.
Nice. You toss some in the
You like the honey.
Yeah,
He's mounted the seal.
toss some in the
Steelmeister.
water. Starts to bite some of that in the water, and it sees you kind of shaking your one hand about, trying to get the honey to drip off of it. And it reaches on up, and it looks like it's about to bite your hand, and like instinctively you kind of like recoil and freeze for a moment, but before it bites, it sticks out its tongue and just starts to gently lick it all off of you. And you have got this thing under your control currently.
All right, Stormbreakers, we will go on.
And Manto mounts this seal, and with a splash of its tail, splash in water, an arc to smack Rampu in the face, it takes off. Oh, we got a little flute solo going on in the music too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
jeez.
All right. It says you guys going on here with the seals, Manto joining the pod. You guys are, kind of skating on through here, making some great time. You guys are clearly, as you guys look behind you, you guys have gone further than there is left in front of you. So more than halfway through the travels here, and as you guys get closer and closer, you can see now more details of the facade of the Craglands. Some trees on the entrance of it, on the shorelines, but beyond that, just rocky, craggy terrain all around. It kind of goes up into, like I mentioned, Manto experiencing the night before, almost like a spine of the world kind of vibe. A mountain that kind of spans and sprawls long and tall on the other side of it, where there's two kind of spires reach on up, and lightning cracks every now and then. But now, as you guys get closer, you can really start to feel and hear that sensation, and the kind of strobing light, kind of shocks you in the moment. But you guys keep on going on, and would anyone like to take it away or continue traveling?
I keep grooving.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as the river then kind of continues to stretch before you as you guys continue your travels, clear like a like a polished pane of glass. You can still see the vegetation swaying below. But then that kind of familiar shimmer from earlier is back again, but denser now. And tiny shapes drift beneath the surface, translucent and writhing. Hundreds of them, if not thousands, as their bodies kind of twist together like strands of light refracting through the current. As Manto, of course, is recognized and called these out as being the little larvae that you guys have seen previously. But as you guys get where you are currently, the shimmer on the surface begins to pool together, and the water begins to darken. And then there's a pulse. And the surface below you guys begins to bulge upwards, and a deep thrumming vibration passes through your guys' feet. And the glassy, calm water shatters as if something vast is about to erupt from below.
Oh my gosh.
And I need everyone first to make a dex save as that water kind of pulses on upwards.
Okay, I'm gonna
Actually,
use
you know
one
what?
of the
You
charges
guys are
on
riding the seals. You guys can make this with advantage.
second one.
Nice.
Heard.
18.
Kindly let me know if I pass or fail.
Dex save.
You are good.
16.
Woo!
And let me do one for Jake. Does
Jake's
Jake need to do
Jake's
one
flying,
two
so
if he's flying?
He's fine.
Cool.
Oh my god, look at us! We're finally nimble as a crew! It only took a year and a half? Fucking shit!
Wait, let me make lyrics, which will be a flat roll because he. Oh wait, no. Exhaustion 1 level is just checks, I believe. Yeah, okay. So he will do this with advantage too. Nice.
Where did Jake's flying?
God damn it, I
This
forgot
is
we
where
had
we
Lurk.
lose one.
Lyric has exhaustion right now, so it's part of the fault there. But he gets tossed backwards as the water ripples on upwards, kind of bulging upwards towards the surface, and as you guys kind of feel this deep thrumming vibration pass through your feet. As I mentioned, you can feel as though something vast is about to erupt from below, and sure enough, it does, as a massive 5-headed hydra. Its slick
Oh!
5 heads, covered in mucus and opalescent scales, burst forth in a roar that shakes through the air. Each head still glistens with the larval translucence kind of dripping off of it, and in the places where they spit, you can see the faint glowing veins inside as it erupts from the surface and roars in your guys' directions, stopping on the seals where they stand or where they swim. And let's roll initiative as this thing barks on down at you guys.
Can't do nothing.
Hey,
you got
you do get advantage on initiative.
Oh, that's right, because we're near you.
Roll.
Hey, 10's better than an 8. I'll fucking take it.
13, Jesus.
Alright, so 15 for me.
Yeah, 15 for me too.
All right, 15.17 for you. Okay, Hydra, let me add you. All right, that brings us to Manto first, riding on the back of a seal. Kissed by a Rose on the Gray, you see this massive 5-headed Hydra emerge from the water and spitting vicious bioluminescent slime. You can see those larvae dripping off of its body. As I mentioned prior, the larvae all have multi-heads on them, so seemingly potentially from this beast itself. Let's get the battle music on, and Manto, you're up.
All right, so I'm guessing like the middle head. I mean, like, do all the heads look they're like that they're of equal power? I guess I don't know if that's.
Yeah, they
Well,
all
strength.
seem like equal heads. Yeah, all 5 of them.
Okay. With that being said, I will. I got my laser pistol charged up, and as I feel it charging up, I'm like, "Oh, it's all coming back to me." And then my eye turns real black, and yeah, I take a shot with my laser pistol.
I got the reference.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
26.
26 will hit.
Thank you, Celine. 13. And I'll make that with necrotic damage.
Okay.
And yes.
Oopsies.
And then is our movement consisting of us being on the seals?
You can get off the seals anytime you want. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have water walk, so yeah, you're fine.
I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to cunning action disengage. Actually, no, I guess I don't need to do that. They're right there. So yeah, we're just gonna move like 25 feet away from the hydra.
Okay. Manto
And that,
begins to hightail it.
yeah, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. You guys see Manto shoot his laser pistol, jump off the seal, and run the opposite direction instantly as this thing emerges from the water. Rampu, you are up now. You and Jake.
Quick question, senor.
Mm-hmm.
Does each of this creature's heads count as a being?
Why don't you make a survival check? I think monstrosities for survival. Can't remember.
Survival works. 24.
24. Yeah, they're not individual beings. You can tell that they all go down to the singular body form, but each one of these heads clearly has its own big old sharp set of teeth on them, and eliminating one of them would eliminate the possibility of being chomped by one of those sets of teeth for sure. But something that you would know, I'd say with that 24 survival, which is quite hefty, is that they are able to regrow their heads, though. There is something that lingers in the back of your mind that would stop that regeneration process, but it's something to keep in mind for now.
Got it. Okay. Now, I guess here's the second question. The reason I asked it. Let's say I hit this thing with a hail of thorns. It says the target of the attack of each creature within 5 feet of it will make a dexterity saving throw, taking half the damage, essentially. Would that affect each of the heads, or just one?
It would affect the whole creature itself. Yeah. So unless there's some things over the table behind the DM screen that I will maybe let you know once it gets to that point. But yeah, if you are going to attack it, you're attacking its singular being. You don't get to choose which head you're going to attack. You can absolutely flavor and say which head you're going to attack, but it all goes towards the same damage pool.
Got it. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark this biatch.
All right.
Is it like a depressed hunter's mark? Because you're still Zen, so you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, once I see this massive creature, the sense of duty in Rampu really makes him kind of snap into battle. He's lost already a crew, and he doesn't want to lose another one. So, while this is battle is something that, and protecting its crew is something that Rampu kind of compartmentalizes. It's separate from his being, but it's his duty as a captain. So he's ready to kick some ass here. And now we're gonna take 2 shots at this biatch. Let's see what happens with number 1. Oh, God damn it, a 10.
And is not gonna do it.
And number 2. $21.
21 will hit.
Yeah, buddy. Make sure my hunter's mark is turned
Well,
on.
if you guys click on the picture, you can see the scale of the person down the bottom right compared to the hydra.
Oh, teeny tiny.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, max damage, motherfucker.
Damn. Oh, almost.
A big one.
Missing 2, but yeah, still a big hit.
That's true. Oh,
The last one.
Close
was
enough.
Yeah.
Nice. As the first one kind of shoots through the air, goes splitting between 2
Oh,
of
wait, I gotta do
the heads. Yeah, you go ahead and do Jake too.
Jake sees this thing, and he's gonna start flying. Actually, could I use his reaction to infuse the hit that Rampu just hit it with?
Yeah, sure. As long as he's close enough to it. I forget what the range is.
I believe it is 30. Infuse when another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits a target with a weapon attack.
I think
So
you're
within 30 feet of
just
the
out of
Drake,
range.
but
But
it
yeah,
can see-
you could have maybe moved up a little bit if you wanted to. That's fine. Alright, so go ahead and do that infusion. But you did move 10 feet. Just keep in mind. Alright, so 4 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. And now Jake is going to lunge at this thing and fly at one of the heads and try to take a chomp at its eye.
Ooh.
Let's see what happens. Take a chomp at this motherfucker. Oh my god, it was almost a nat 20. Oh,
21 will hit.
I was shit. I will
It
take
hurts.
it. I will take it. So that's this plus this. The D6 roll. No. There it is. Nice. Lots of damage for Jakey Poo, too.
So he did 13, and you did 20?
16. I think 16. Hold on, let me check.
16 plus your 4.
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
Correct.
Good to know. Yeah, so as you shoot your arrow, the one misses, goes between 2 of the necks. The second one, though, finds purchase right in the center of that thick, kind of muscular neck. Definitely hurts it, but not, tremendously. Doesn't seem to slow it down at all as Jake flies on over and takes a chomp out of it, like near the same spot of it. Seeming like taking a nice bite of it, but still not enough to render one of its heads useless or anything like that. Anything else for the duo of you two?
That's it.
All right. As Crick is about to go and take control of his seal and take his turn, you start to feel a twitch on the seal's back, Crick, as one by one each one of these each one of these seals here begins to. God damn it! What just happened? Is my image broken?
He just
saw
deleted
one.
his deal.
Yeah, I saw one just go.
Yeah, just like kind of shrunk down. One by one, though. Let's see if it's not, because now it's not letting me deselect it.
Oh, did you shrink it down? Oh, you shrunk it to be super small.
I don't know why it's.
I
that
can't even
small.
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a little dot.
Where did it go?
it's not letting me not select 3 different seals right
Oh,
now.
I see. I see.
Oh no,
Uh,
Selena Gomez, come back!
It's right there.
Hmm.
Another little guy.
Oh
Oh
wait,
no,
no, he's,
I
he's,
do
he's
see them.
right there.
Holy shit, they're so
Like little
tiny.
dots.
I'm so confused why this is happening. There we go. Well, I'm just gonna do it this way then. So one by one, on the backs of each one of these seals, these parasitic-like mouths start to rip open on their backs with these sharp maws. 3 tendrils begin to extend out from them with a long, vicious tongue, dripping. And let me go ahead and send that to the game log, because that's a fun one. And,
Oh.
God damn it, this is really... I'm going to refresh my screen real quick. But it's their turn now, and we have 3 around Crick, it looks like. And 1 by Lurk, and 1 by Langston, at least. Let me go ahead and... I need to re-add them all. So let me go delete, delete,
Not
delete,
Vin Diesel.
delete,
He would
delete,
never.
delete.
I knew how to get rid of you, Celine Dion. I knew how to go on all by myself.
I literally had a whole game plan about riding my seal. Fuck this planet. God damn it.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool, 7. All right. So with Crick up here first, still the one with all the food. They all fling you guys off of their backs, and they all begin to surround around Crick. Their gaping maws all going for his delicious backpack of grilling. And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3,
Jesus.
4, 5, 6, 7 here, and they all have multi-attack, so that's 14 different attacks. Your DC is, or your AC is 23, so they need to roll a 18 to hit. That means we get 2 hits on you, Crick. I'm just gonna do monocle on this.
That works.
Yeah. So as actually, fuck. Yeah, fuck it. One of them is a tendril attack as it reaches around and grabs onto you, holding you into place there, Crick. So the second one, and I'm just gonna roll this one with advantage and just see if I do anything crazy with it. All right, no. It still attacks you with its toothy maw. One of them kind of rips you over with its tentacle, holding you into place right there, as another one jumps over its back towards you, and the back starts to chomp onto you, Crick. You take... there's supposed to be +2 on there, so 9 points of damage. Piercing
9 total?
damage. Yep. And you are grappled.
9 damage.
And that will bring us to your turn. As all these seals begin to just try to get your food still.
So alright, so they're just trying to get... Are they like going for the food, or are they going for me?
They're going for you.
Okay, alright, just making sure.
Dang it, it's a full-on trail up in here. Fuck!
So with that, I kind of look at Langston, and it's like, you should move. Good luck. And I just start to vibrate as I'm gonna cast Blur on myself. So that's disadvantage on all future attacks. We're gonna put that, and then
I sent the official art for this creature. And yeah, it's great. I made these tokens using other assets.
oh,
but...
that's wild. That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy. And then with that, I will kind of turn over to the next seal as like my dented bit armor, kind of like I'm like squeezing it and is denting as it starts to push back out. As I'm just going to heal myself with durability. So it'll be 1d8 plus 3 times 2. So 5, so that's 10 health back.
All right.
And that's going to be my turn.
Rick is surrounding by these seals, their tentacles all writhing up and trying to grab him, pull them towards their big open maws. Lurk looks around, what the fuck is happening? Kind of just screams at this, and instantly he cast out a spiritual weapon in the direction of the hydra, and actually He would do it to the one close to the seal right in front of him. And with that, it'll be a +6 to hit on that. That's a natural 20 on a spiritual weapon. That is a D8 plus his modifier.
Oh, and we forgot are the seals monstrosities?
They are not.
The hydra's a monstrosity, right?
The hydra is a monstrosity.
The seals
so
are.
For the first
They are
attack, we get 1d6 from the food if the food's still active. I think it's 8 hours.
Okay, so Rampu, you can add another D6.
It should be Rampu, Jake,
My damage?
and Manto, right?
Yes.
They've gone so far. Yeah.
Manto hit him? Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
Yeah, he shot him,
you
I
did,
thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got like a
So it should be
26.
2d6s.
Correct.
Okay, this was for Pooh.
Oh, cool. Lurk rolls max damage also.
Ooh, 6 for the Pooh. Here comes
Manto
for
did
Jake.
4, and then 1 for Jake, so 10.
And 5 for Jake. Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so
Another 15, and then, yep, cool.
so 11 total for you, Rampu, on that?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so that changes things a little bit. As Jake goes up and bites into that neck, same neck that you shot your arrow into, Rampu, seeming like kind of a woodsman and someone chopping down trees, kind of sets a spot up for a tree to fall on down. Jake kind of comes in there and wedges his tooth into that neck and kind of rips it off the flesh of this hydra's body, and you see kind of, not fully just getting rips off into his mouth or anything, but the muscle and the flesh begins to tear across its body. And with that, the one neck starts to go squirming wildly, and as it kind of squirms around, it gets looser and looser. The fibers of the muscle and the skin and the tendons start to rip and fray, and this hydra has 4 heads now.
Yeah. That's so battle.
Yeah, so 4 heads. Let me mark that currently. And, cool. As Lorik has his spiritual weapon moment also. He does a decent amount of damage. He does 18 points of damage on him. And I'll put a spiritual weapon out there, and that'll bring us to Langston's turn.
Sweet. So Langston goes through the 5 stages of grief, seeing that Vin D Seal has betrayed him in kind with every other seal. And once realizing that these aren't monstrosities, and we're getting a sense of that, would I get the sense they're undead?
They don't seem to be undead. No, you don't sense that, at least. Yeah.
Are they animatronic? What in the Chuck E. Cheese and Five Nights at Freddy's shit? Okay. Well, either way, Langston overcomes his heartbreak. And I'm going to do I'm going to channel Divinity and just let loose a Radiance of the Dawn. So they will have to make a DC 15, what is it? Is it Constitution? Yep, DC 15 Constitution saving throw, and it gets anybody I want within a 30-foot radius of me. So I want all these devil seals, and I don't know if it reaches the Hydra. It reaches the outer rim of the blue circle. So I don't know if that is technically him or if that's just his border, but I'll let that be your call. I'm not.
I don't think
I'm
it
not
is.
duped.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm focused on the seals right now.
All right. So go and roll the damage. It's a 15 con save, and I've got that set up. 22. All right. Let me roll. That's
And then it's just
4 successes, 3 fails. 2 of the reds and a white 1 fail.
okay.
Apply, and that's half damage also for successes, right?
Correct. So the ones that succeeded will only take 11.
Got it.
So I let that rip. A tear rolls down my cheek, knowing I will never recover from this. And then I, since Crick is surrounded, but I'm still next to him, I am pushing through a crowd of people to try and get to Crick. I'm like, Crick, give me your gauntlet, and I wait for him to hold out his hand.
Just kind of look over. just hand it over to you,
Oh.
looking mildly confused as I've got all these other things around me.
This works too, and I will slap his hand like a low 5, and as soon as I do, I give Crick Holy Weapon. So, because your weapon is your gauntlets, I have to literally touch the weapon I touch. So until the end of the spell, you now will be able to add 2 additional d8 damage, and whenever I say so, i.e. you say boom time, I can blow them up and do 48 radiant damage to people. So, you now can pretty much just go swinging on whatever your tiny war gnomish heart desires. So I'll do that, and then you'll just see like a flash of light as soon as I touch him, and then I just go, all right, good luck, buddy. And then I'm just gonna back up and just use my movement to get away from the seals. I think I'm within range of 2 of them, so if they want to take a swing at me, they got it.
Sure. Yeah. Is that a concentration?
It certainly is.
Okay, I put it on there for you. I thought it was cool. So yeah, 2 of these seals will make bite attacks or toothy maul attacks at you. 17.
That
6.
will hit. Can I warding flare the first one, or do they not have sight because they're demonic?
No, you can warding flare it.
All right, tight. And then I'll just give myself 2d6.
All right.
10 hit points.
9,
10 hit points.
So that will be the first attack. Then 17 and 6. We'll go ahead and count this as the second. 19. So that hits. Then you take 5 points of piercing damage. I'm not sure why the +2 isn't going in there, but yeah, 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Kind of rips the back of your scarf a little bit with that bite as you try to run away.
Super. I'm like, dicks! Selena Gomez, you've learned nothing from our journey and it hurts me.
Anything else for you?
No, I think that's it. I'm just over here now, just in a absolute fury.
Incredible. All right, that brings us to the Hydra. Fierce and roaring out as it roars out, the air kind of hums like struck glass, and beneath of you guys, the water kind of flashes with the bioluminescence as you see the little larvae, almost like veins, almost like lightning underneath trapped glass, begin to make some sort of like form around the Hydra itself. And the Hydra, with Jake flying up by its oh shit, Jake should have actually taken this damage too, my bad. 9 damage for when he bit into him. I'll mark that for you. And because Jake notices, of course, he gets this acrid kind of acidic taste in his mouth as he bites into him, but this creature, the Hydra, one of its heads snaps over in his direction, takes a bite at Jake with a natural 20. That will be 20 damage plus 17, so 37 damage.
Oh no, our boy! Our sweet baby boy!
As one bite latches into Jake, another head reaches around behind him, goes for another bite. 15. Oof. Jake kind of fumbles in the air a little bit, and I think that misses him. I think he's an 18, right?
Yeah, yes, he's an 18.
All right, as that bite kind of fumbles and misses him, a third bite comes and tries to catch him from down below. And with that bite, Jake gets swallowed whole in the gullet of the third Hydra head, and he vanishes instantly. And Rampu, you feel that tether from him instantly severed as the Hydra slowly trudges its way through the water, pushing like a wave towards you guys. As you guys are standing at the surface, I need everyone to make a dex save. Who's not? Yeah, you guys aren't on the seals anymore. That's right, because they're not.
As much as
technically
I
I'm
would
on the
love
seals.
They're
They're all around me.
They're not pleasant anymore. Let's see. Rampu?
By the way, hold on. You said it's a dex save.
Yes.
Do we have advantage on it?
Oh yeah, you guys do, right?
Oh. Yeah, right?
From Crick's meal, isn't that a thing?
That's strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried.
Just with the stat.
Yeah, it's poison, immune to fear,
21.
and advantage on dex saves.
21, nice.
And super quick, before, just before I forget,
when Jake bit the head, remember that bite has fire. Does that do anything to the head that fell off?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Manto, sorry, I think you're actually far enough away. Let me just set something real quick that you might be fine.
I'm just chilling over there.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yay.
Oh, wait, Langston, you're fine too, actually.
Oh, let's go.
And Lurk.
Yeah, Lurk
They're
is
all
fine
fine.
too. It's cool. Alright, so I thought 30 feet was further than that. But yeah, so Rampu and 21, Crick rolls a 15. You guys stay standing. Alright, as the water kind of thrushes and almost pushes you guys on over. But Crick, as you're standing in the middle of all of these these seals, the hydra comes down and tries to take a bite down. And with a 22, you see its head going right towards you, Crick, but it sweeps off to the side to the seal to your north, scooping up that one, doing 15 points of damage to it. And kind of like in Hook when the gator clock falls on down and you see it kind of falling on top of him. You see this mouth about to come on top of you, but it lands onto the seal immediately next to you, narrowly escaping that. And this thing, top of the round now, you see its one head completely like the muscle fiber ripped off of the neck of this being, and you could see where Jake has bit into it. The fire seems to be like charring down the muscle of the neck a little bit, and you can almost see like it's bubbling, like it's trying to reform, but the fire keeps on pushing it down and eating it away. As that head does not seem to grow back. As I mentioned, you Rampu with that high roll knew that these things can grow their heads back. That head does not seem to be coming back.
I look back at everybody. Fire after we chop off the necks.
Langston just stands still, just throws two arms up. He's like, finally!
Oh yeah.
And Manta, you are up.
Seeing Jake get eaten just kind of makes his eyes kind of like, he's in here, you know.
Knew I should ask for fireball from Langston.
You still have Scorching Ray.
No, I don't.
What?
Not on this stone. We
What the fuck do you have?
We re-upped when. Let me shoot first.
Alright, fuck, well, I don't know. I don't remember what I give you.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Shoot
Bonus action. I grip my gun real tight as I bonus action steady aim, and I rip a. Well, actually, I need to get a little bit. Actually, do I need to get a little bit closer? Hold on.
You're 50 feet away.
Yeah. I need to get a little closer.
Oh, but steady aim, you can't move, so just remember that part.
Son of a bitch. You're right about
So I don't know if you have something else that reaches
now.
with the steady aim.
Now, alright, fuck it. We're just gonna move and go for the best. Yeah, so we'll move right there. And yep, that's 40 feet right on the dot. Cool. And we will shoot laser pistol.
That will hit.
Oh yeah! All right, nice. Fuck that.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Didn't need the advantage. Well, you did for sneak attack, but 11.
Yeah, I would have loved to get that with sneak.
Nice little.
Whatever.
You connect on that shot, yeah.
29.
What's up?
29.
29.
Yeah. So 18 plus 11.
Oh yeah, duh. I was crit, of course.
And that,
I'm like, why you get extra damage? What the fuck's happening here?
What the fuck?
That's laser pistol shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly. Also, Manto comes running up and takes a blasting of a shot, hits one of the necks, and you guys see it kind of scorches it's an area right there, leaving a little bit of a weaker spot for the time being before you see it start to rejuvenate potentially. Rampu, you're up after Manto takes that shot.
Okay, Jokis. I'm gonna fire up my bow and arrow. I'm gonna take another shot at this biatch. Let's see what he do. Sorry. Come on, bitch. Quick. There he goes. 30-20.
20 will hit.
Yeah, buddy. 16 damage.
Very nice.
And for the second one, I'll take another shot at it. See what happens. 16?
16 will miss.
Dude, hold on. Can I do anything with that real quick? That I might want to. Nah, it's alright. That'll be my turn.
Okay. As you take those shots, one of them connecting, but the second one missing. The seals all surrounded around Crick begin to. One of them still has you grappled, correct? Yeah, you're still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Grapple doesn't give advantage or anything like that. No, it just kind of holds you in place there. Oh, but if a creature's grappled by 2 or more, it has restrained. All right, so we're gonna try to. I'm gonna roll some of these actually this time. First guy is gonna try to grapple you with its tendrils. Misses on that. The second one will try to. Actually, sorry, it gets 3 tendrils attacks. So that third tendril will hit you on that one. So 2 of them now have you hold in place, restrained. Let me mark restrained on you. So now they have advantage on these attacks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks
So
coming
it's a
your
flat
way.
roll then.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Praise be to Blur.
14.
Blurb.
How many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 total. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total. So that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8.
9. 9 will hit.
Alright.
All right, so that is 6 points of damage. That one will hit too. That's 12 plus 6, so 18 points of damage. And I have
16?
18.
Oh, 18. Sorry, I was looking at the 4.
6 for the first one,
plus
18
2.
for the second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And then 2 more attacks. Not 1 and 17. It says Crick has 2 tendrils extending from these massive mauls attached to the backs of these seals. And again, something I guess I haven't pointed out yet is that these seals still seem like the seals themselves, still that happy kind of barking up at you and everything like that. But it seems like on the backs of these, it's almost like parasitic, like something attached to them that is like trying to get you guys as well. Like, kind of like how you would imagine those bugs that I think it's like a grasshopper that gets the parasites put into its head and then it gets
Yeah.
controlled by that everything. This is kind of a similar kind of story happening here, as they're still happy-go-lucky seals, but they got these nasty fuckers on their back. And Crick, as you're restrained, it is your turn. And,
Can I attack with the strained? I don't.
go
where
make
is
sure
that?
mark that. I'm sending it to if you click
Yeah,
that
yeah,
link
yeah,
in,
I'll mark it.
and then it'll say on your token if you hover over the thing. There we
Needs
go.
0 advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Saving throws disadvantage on dex saves. Okay, that's fun. Alright, here we go. Let's go spells. So with that, I can't move. All I can do is attack it. Can I see the ones that are like which ones are holding me?
I'll just say that it's like the one to the north and the south of you. So green and white.
All right, so I'm gonna just start punching the green ones since I can't really move or anything.
All right. Disadvantage.
All right. So disadvantage on the roll.
Whatever holy weapon gives you. Yeah, 26 will hit.
26. Oh, and then I get a +2
Okay, yeah, that 20 in there too.
on that. So 7, 8, 9, and then 2d8s.
2d8s of radiant damage.
Yep. So 9 plus 6.
Nice.
So 15 damage.
Yeah, you do some pretty solid hurting on that thing as you punch on into it. Thunderous energy and radiant energy convulsing through its core. Its tongue kind of like going wild inside of that maw now.
We're gonna hit it again, or try to. 13.
13 will hit. Just hit.
Oh, nice. So that +2, that's 10. 20 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you punch on into this thing again. It's convulsing. The seal's looking up at you with these puppy dog eyes. Extremely sad that you're punching into it as the maw on its side, the teeth just still chomping away. The tendrils trying to pull you in closer towards it.
So like the seals, are the seals still going for the food? Like what are the seals doing, right? Because they're like, are they in on the ride, or are they doing something else?
The seals are essentially right now. Actually, go ahead and make a nature check. Let's see what you can figure out. Or it might actually be Arcana with their creature type.
Arcana. 15.
Yeah, so like they seem to be kind of the what's the word? Just a vessel right now, essentially, for these parasites. They seem completely like kind of clear-minded and not really of like any sort of consciousness. They kind of are there and just kind of there.
Yeah, so they're not driving
being.
at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the seals aren't driving at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will do a heal as well.
Okay.
So 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 18 points.
All right. Was that a defense matrix thing or?
That is durability plus my pendant.
Cool.
So I get to double it. Bonus action. Yep.
Excellent. As Crick is being wrangled in by these seals and their tendrils and trying to get chomped away, Lurk's like, "What the fuck, Langston? What do I do?"
I mean, you've been on the Hydra, right?
Sure. And he kind of just takes his hand and kind of makes a swing, kind of movement with his hand as the mace, the spiritual weapon, follows through and does the same thing. Kind of swings into the direction of the Hydra. Let's see. To hit, spellcasting. 14 is going to miss, unfortunately. Kind of looks back at Langston, like, puts his hands up. Shit. I
mean, do you have any other? Because I think it's a bonus action to attack with spiritual weapon, right?
Yes.
Do you have any other support you can give to Crick outside of healing him?
Kind of looks on over and trying to figure out what he can do. He kind of grabs his mace off his side and kind of smacks it into his hand. I can give him a little bit of help, I guess.
That would be good.
Kind of just runs on over, gives you a nod, and comes on up with the mace in his hand. And yeah, I guess he still has attack action. He will swing it at this one that's holding you up top, Crick, the white one. 21 will hit, and a 19 will hit. Swings both of them, doing 7 plus 9 is 16, plus 7 and 9, another 16, so 32 damage. Yeah, Lura comes on smacking this one upside the head. Boom! Comes back on down, smacks it again. It kind of collapses onto the surface of the water and pulls itself back up as the tendril is still holding on to Crick, but just barely. And he looks back over at you, Langston, and gives you a nod as it's your turn.
Right, good work, Lurk. Oh boy. So, would there be a way I could unleash a fireball and just have it get, like, the Hydra and then, like, these 3 seals off of it? Because it can be a point that I can see, so could I just have, like, the tail end of it get those 3 seals, but not our boy Crick?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I hesitate to draw shapes because I always end up fucking them up. So I think I'm gonna do that.
30-foot AoE? What is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fireball. Let me see real quick. Oh, it's 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Each creature
You
in a
should
20
just be able
foot.
to click the little icon next to it, and it'll pop on the screen
Yeah.
automatically.
Oh, there we go.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god, that's so much bigger than
And-
I thought it was.
And if you
Holy cow.
actually, if you're clicking a token, it'll place it on that token, centered on that token, just for future reference also. So that's why it was centered on you. So yeah,
That
you
makes
can
sense.
place that wherever you'd like to. You guys
Cool.
see
I will
Langston?
put it.
Yeah, go ahead and do what you're doing.
I was gonna say I'll put it there. After Langston just hears Rampu be like, "It needs fire," he holds his hands with just pure delight, and then like throws his scarf around his neck, and as he does, like embers flick off it, and then I just full on just like point at the hydra and snap my fingers, then just fire erupts out of it, and I'm gonna do it at a 4th level, because why the fuck not?
Hell yeah.
So the Hydra and then the 3 seals, insert seal pun name here, have to do a DC 15 dex save.
All right, roll that damage, and let's see what we can make happen here. 20,
God, 3 1s. 28.
Hydra fails. Actually, let me double check something. It doesn't have advantage on magic stuff. Yeah, okay. Hydra fails. Green seal fails, and yellow and red succeed. Let's apply that damage and see what happens. Green one releases Crick as the tendril kind of recoils back and shriveling back up. As the seal kind of just looks back up at you, you see flames going around its body. Crick kind of looks at you with these big black kind of doe eyes and just burns as it collapses into the water.
Crick just looks down. I'll see you later.
Ah!
Feel you later.
Langston claps.
The Hydra took the damage. Nice. Anything else, Langston? So you're just grappled now, Crick. No longer restrained.
Bonus action? I don't think, because I use that as a main spell, I don't think there's anything else I can do as a bonus action. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna stay where I am and just kind of keep yeeting spells as support.
Sounds good. As the Hydra stands here, or not stands here, but kind of hovers on the surface, bobbing at the surface, the foreheads writhing around, kind of going around and seeing who to attack, what to attack. One central kind of head that, like Rampu kind of called out earlier, you kind of see it dripping with this kind of green venom that kind of has this kind of bioluminescent shimmer to it. And you see as it's kind of dripping that off its lips, it begins to inhale and take its neck back, arching backwards. And you guys can feel the heat radiating off its body now as it extends its mouth opened into a 60-foot cone.
Oh!
Big cone.
Yeah, that's everyone. I thought it was going to be. I need everyone to make a con save. This is poison, if that has any difference for you guys.
We have advantage on poison and
Yay.
resistance against the
Yeah,
damage.
There you go.
Oh, baby.
Yay!
Con for Lurk. 14 rough.
Slow.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
And that was
Hey, now.
without advantage.
Wow.
Well, I'll roll just to make sure. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Well, 20 was gonna be there regardless.
Alright, so if you rolled below an 18, which Lurk did.
17. God damn it.
So
Right below.
it's half the damage though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half.
Cool.
Yeah, if you're resistant.
Yep, so 28 damage then, and so 56. Let me do this for the seals now too. Con save of 18. One succeeds. Yep.
Oh, these poor idiots.
When was it?
They all die.
Okay, that makes me feel better. It wasn't us. We weren't. I got one. I take this to my grave, but the Hydra did the rest. It was unavoidable.
I guess I won't need the honey tonight then.
Ew. Or the peanut butter. But so as the poison breath exhales from this one hydra's head, spewing out this thick layer. You guys, for a moment, are blinded by this thick cloud of poison that is expelled from him. And almost you see like these shimmering kind of colors in it as well. Blast on through. You guys dive out of the way, take in most of, are able to push through most of the damage, thanks to Crick's meal and the Hero's Feast as well. Was it just the Hero's Feast that you guys had the poison, or is it your meal too, Crick?
My meal.
Okay.
Meal too.
I was gonna say because
And the Hero's Feast was the Hero's Feast. I'm immune to poison.
Oh,
Is
then
that
you're
from
fine.
the Hero's Feast?
No.
Or am I just a pimp?
Are you just immune to poison always?
Oh yeah.
It was 24 hours.
24 hours from the Hero's Feast. So
Oh yes,
it
there you
just-
go. If you took the Hero's Feast, then no damage to you.
Oh.
Oh,
Shit.
let's go!
Sorry, Rampo.
Lurik,
And
no
do I
damage
take-
also.
It's
Yeah.
So
28,
did I take
right?
half of
Yeah.
28 or take
You
all
take 28. You take 28.
Yeah.
Because it would have been 56. So yeah, 28. See, as this breath exhales around you guys, it dies out in this cloud that you can finally now see. You see the seals in front of you, the flesh dripping off of their bones as it kind of melts into the water around you guys as well. Their bones collapse, sinking down to the depths of the water. This hydra stands roaring defiantly, piercing through the air, like scratching nails on chalkboard, and that is where we'll pick it up the next time we get together to see how this battle continues on at the top of round 3.
Oh baby.
Get 'em.
I was hoping the seals were going to last longer than that, but that's okay.
That's so
totally my
fucking
fault.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't
Hilarious.
have to do that.
I know. I mean, I'm trying to make these, situations kind of realistic in the sense that the Hydra doesn't give a fuck if the seals live or die, It's like
Oh no.
just trying to kill whatever it does. So, yeah, great little session, guys. Anything before we call it a night?
Oh, good shit.
R.I.P. Vin Diesel.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Well, we'll be
Later.
back here on Sunday, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks y'all for playing. Go ahead and take a short rest and look out for those goblins on the stairs. We'll catch you next time. Peace out. Adios.
Oh, yeah.
Later.